What's up guys, welcome back to Android app development for beginners. Now in this video I'm gonna show you how to install Android Studio, that is the official IDE to make applications for Android. So in the last video we installed Java JDK. Now it's time to install Android Studio, that is the second part of our requirement to get started with our Android application development. So let's go to google.com and simply type Android Studio. Simply select the first link and this link is going to open this page, which is showing the Android Studio overview, and just down the side you will find download Android Studio now. Just click on it and here we go, the official Android IDE download page is in front of you. So this is the download Android Studio for Windows. In case you are not a Windows user or you are using Mac OS or Linux, then please go down the side. At the bottom you will find other download option. Here we go. Here is the Mac OS download and this is the Linux download. But this website developers.android.com, it will automatically detect which operating system you are using and your operating system download will be present here. So simply click on it and download the Android Studio by agreeing to this agreement. Just check this out, and if you have lots of time, then please go through this document. Pretty boring, not interested, because we trust Google, right? So next, download Android Studio right here. So this is just going to start our download. It will take a lot of time. Now guys, here in the next step it is showing start menu, computer system properties, advanced system properties, advanced tab, blah blah blah, environment variables. Now this path guys, actually we have set up in the last video itself. Set up the path of Java in our environment variables. This thing we have done in the previous video itself, right? So please go back to my previous video and check how to install Java and set the path. Right now, after we download Android Studio, please open it and it is going to show you a prompt. So after downloading it, here we go, I have downloaded the Android Studio bundle. Just open it and it is going to show you a prompt. So here we go, make sure these two are checked, and after this click on next, and then after this browse the path where you want to store your Android Studio files. Now guys, it is always recommended to store your Android Studio file in the D drive or E drive. Please don't store your Android Studio files in the C drive. It is always recommended to store all the files inside the D drive or E drive, just because the C drive gets affected with viruses, and in case you try to format C drive, it is going to erase all the data related to Android Studio. So make sure these two paths you have set, that is of D drive or E drive, or any drive other than C drive. Pretty simple. Now soon after this hit on next, then again hit on install. Now after installation it is going to show you a prompt. In case your SDK is not having the updated version, then automatically it is going to download Android SDK tool. It is going to show some prompt like this, and after downloading the latest revision it is going to show you a prompt like this. Now soon after this hit on finish. Now after successfully installing Android Studio, this is the final prompt that is going to appear. On the left hand side you will find all the recent projects that you have done using Android Studio, and on the right hand side you will find the quick start column. This is start a new Android Studio project, open an existing Android Studio project, and lots of stuffs are here. Now guys, here at the bottom you can see check for updates now. If you click on check for updates, it is going to show you the available updates right here. Now guys, at present I am having one update whose size is 71 MB. Now as of now I am not going to install it, but it is always recommended to keep your Android Studio updated, because the latest updates are always bug free. And if you are using the stable channel, then always the latest version, the latest update that is coming for the Android Studio is always stable, right? Just select update and restart, and again after updating it is going to show you the same prompt right here. Pretty simple. Now guys, After installation, let's go to configure, and here inside the configure you will find the SDK manager. Just open it. Now this SDK manager guys is the software development kit. It is very crucial for the application development, as it allows you to develop application for the recent version provided by the Google. So here we go. At present, at the time of making this video, the most recent version is this one, right? So just do one thing guys, install all these versions. Simply install it. Now guys, in case if you think your net speed is too slow, then you can also skip these files such as Android TV ARM, Android TV Intel, because all these system images, what it stands for, it actually stands for the emulator. If you want to develop applications for the TV, then only just download it. Otherwise please don't download it, right? As of now our primary focus is to make application for phones. So here we go, we will install this system image, this one, right? And if you go down the side, you will find the previous old versions. Like this is the latest version, and the previous versions are like this: 4.4 variable, KitKat, Jelly Bean, then ice cream sandwich, then so on like this. And down the side you will find what? Extras. Now guys, I have downloaded all these extras because I used to develop application and make use of it, and these are very small file guys. So I recommend you to download all these extras, because in the upcoming videos I will show you how to make use of all these stuffs. And make sure this Intel 86 emulator accelerator HAXM installer is installed, right? So make sure this is installed, and make sure you have installed the latest version, this one, right? And also make sure, and this is actually updated. So as of now if I select the latest version and select this one whose update is available, click on install, you will see the prompt accept license, and soon after this hit on install. So it will start to install and download the Android SDK tools. That includes 18 packages, right? So in this way guys, make sure you are done with this SDK manager. And now what I'm gonna do, just open this settings. So inside the default settings, what do we have? We are having bunch of options on the left hand side. These are the options that we are getting. So please don't bother about all the functions, all the options, because we are going to check all these things as we proceed with the Android application development. So as of now, let us do one thing guys. At the top, simply type auto import. These are the few initial settings that I want you all guys to do. So simply type auto import at the top, and you will find an auto import option on the left hand side by default selected. In the second way you can reach out this auto import. Let us remove it, and you will find the auto import inside the editor, inside the general, and you will find the auto import here. So simply select this auto import and simply check all these options. Now guys, these are the auto import functions that is really going to help us while we proceed with the application development. These are going to reduce our effort by automatically importing all the packages that we require while writing our Java code in our Android Studio. So make sure these three options are selected. Now let us type here appearance. This is our second settings that I want you all to do. Appearance. Now you will find appearance inside the appearance and behavior as well as under the editor. So let us select the appearance options under the editor. Simply select it, or in other way you can simply remove it. And you can also move to this appearance by simply expanding this editor manually, then general, then moving on to this appearance. Now inside the appearance, simply do one thing guys, simply check show line numbers and show method separators. Fine. So these are the initial settings that I want all you guys to do before we jump on to our Hello World application development. Now our next setting will be inside the system setting. Simply select it, and here at the top you will find reopen last project on setup. Make sure this is unchecked. Fine, simply uncheck it because we don't want when Android Studio starts our last project will be opened by default. Fine. Then simply click on apply and then OK. So that will ensure this will be the screen whenever you start your Android Studio. And after this, go to project defaults, go to project structure, and inside the project structure you will find the path to your SDK. Now guys, then please make sure you have put the right path to the SDK that we just installed right now. Fine, and this is the JDK location. So make sure this is the JDK path present in your project structure. Fine, so hit on apply, then hit on OK, save it, and now guys, we are done with our installation of Android Studio. As of now, I'm not going to create any project for you because soon after some time we will be creating Hello World application and run our first application in front of you. So till then, goodbye and thanks for watching. Have a good day.